Hey guys, I'm Dr. Daniel Sugai, board certified dermatologist. Hope you guys are all doing well this holiday season. I wanted to go over some holiday picks, things that I would want as a gift. We can talk about this all day and I'll be updating my holiday wish list as we go along. These are just picks. It's a mix of different brands. It's not sponsored in any way. I just want to talk about different cleansers or even nice goodies, whether it's sunscreen or serums in this video. Okay, so let's jump into it. All right, let's take a sip of my pumpkin, oh God, pumpkin spice latte before we begin. 'Tis the season, we gotta caffeinate via pumpkin spice lattes. That's really good. All right, so let's jump into cleansers first. Some cleansers that I like would be Vichy's Normaderm Phytoaction Daily Deep Cleansing Gel. This is a nice salicylic acid based cleanser that doesn't overdo it. As we get into the winter months, I want to not overdo my skincare products and over dry my skin. And so this is a nice balance where you have the salicylic acid to help clean out your pores, especially as we're still wearing masks. But you're not drying out your skin. So I like this one a lot. I hope you guys check this out. Vichy's a great French brand. I'm very familiar with it now since starting social media, ever since I fell in love with their hyaluronic acid serum, the Mineral 89. Very solid serum to apply after a cleanse to lock in that moisture. My only critique has always been that I wish it was more plumping, but it's so good and soothing, especially if you have irritation this winter with your retinoid or vitamin C serums. This comes to the rescue for sure. And then for the other time of the day, I like EltaMD's foaming facial cleanser. Yes, I do get oily skin at times, and when I do, I like to use a foaming formulation to remove the excess oil. And this one went viral in China recently when this was thrown in gift bags and at a conference or a convention. They brought it back home, introduced it to friends and family, and it just sold out like crazy on the internet. And so the EltaMD's done really well with their foaming facial cleanser, in addition to their awesome, amazing sunscreens like their EltaMD UV Clear, which is the GOAT of sunscreens in general. But I just wanted to talk about really quickly their facial cleanser. And it's sensitivity free, pH balanced, oil free. So check this one out. Next, going into serums, I do like, I still hold La Roche-Posay's HyaluB5 serum near and dear to my heart. I feel like when I smell the fragrance of this, it reminds me of the beginning of the COVID pandemic, when we heard all of the songs from Jason Derulo and all those trending TikTok songs. When you hear them, it kind of brings you back to when things were a little scary, but you were in home being all cozy, getting your groceries delivered, and you wiped them down with Clorox wipes, and toilet paper was definitely a toilet paper shortage. So it kind of brings me back to that time, because this is when I first started using this serum. It still is one of my favorite hyaluronic acid serums. It's very good. It's thicker than the Vichy Mineral 89. It is more plumping, so it definitely is nice to apply before I go on camera, whether it's the news or some kind of segment. I like to use this one because it's plumping. The fragrance doesn't bother me, but if you do have a known fragrance sensitivity, you might want to consider something like the Vichy Mineral 89, which is just a basic ingredient list. I think it's only 11 ingredients in that one. This one has a little bit more goodies. It has the vitamin B5, which is the panthenol. It has madecassoside, which is anti-aging. And so I like this one a lot. And it's a beautiful blue dropper bottle. This one will always be one of my favorites, and it's $30. If anyone ever were to gift this to me, I would accept it graciously, and thank you so much, because you know me if you do, if this is ever gifted, okay? Other things to consider for the holidays, if you're, especially in your mid-30s, vitamin C serum that I have come to like. I love the Ampoules, by the way, by Vichy, but sometimes these can be a little cumbersome to use. I know some people, my friends or patients, have said that it is inconvenient to use the Ampoules, and I understand it. I love the way it feels on my face, but if you want something more convenient, this one's more affordable. It's Naturium's Vitamin C Complex Serum. This one's $20, whether at Target or online at Amazon. Very solid vitamin C serum to put on after your cleanse. It has hyaluronic acid, vitamin E, in addition to the vitamin C derivative that is stabilized by being paired with glutathione and gold. And just love the way it rubs in to my skin. I usually use this, you know, on my face and neck in the morning after a cleanse. And I told Susan Yara right after using it, I'm like, wow, this is a winner. And so I've really loved this one out of her line. So I congratulated her on a nice vitamin C serum. She also makes a good retinol, the retinol with the bakuchiol, very nice product as well. When I go to Target, this one is usually sold out. Really talking about this one a lot. I hope to review more of her products here on the channel, but great brand, Naturium. So that's another vitamin C serum to consider. And then in terms of moisturizer, I have liked recently Olay Regenerist Collagen Peptide 24. It has its palmitoyl pentapeptide 4 complex that is anti-aging. It helps with increasing collagen production, and it's also just fragrance free and just a nice cream to apply. Just show you here that it is so silky smooth on my face. Blends in so quickly and nicely, just locks in your serum so well. So that's what you would do, go thinnest to thickest. So this cream will suffice. I also like Kiehls, which I talked about on the Today Show, but I wanted to mention this cream here because you guys know I like the Olay Regenerist Retinol 24 quite a bit. We'll talk about sunscreen. The knock on the door always freaks me out. Okay, so next we'll talk about sunscreen. My wife's pick this year, the Unseen Sunscreen. Check out my video. I'll put the link down below to this video, but this is one of her picks. Things I want to talk about would be Cocokind's Daily SPF, SPF 32. This one is nice because it's zinc oxide based, so it does cover UVA and UVB, no chemical UV filters, but very little to no white cast with this one. It also blocks visible light without having the iron oxides. This one does. This one has blue phytoplankton, which will help block visible light. So I've come to like this brand a lot. Cocoakind is a great brand that's good for all skin types. That's what they hope for. That this one is not water resistant, but a great everyday sunscreen. Another great everyday sunscreen that you can do whether going to the office or actually before a workout is the newer EltaMD UV Sheer. Well, the UV Sheer reminds me a lot of the UV Clear, but the UV Sheer is water resistant, 80 minutes. So that's the max grade you can get. And so I would say that this is pretty darn awesome, I have to say. It's 1.7 fluid ounces. It is on the higher end side, like all their other sunscreens, similar to, say, Supergoop or La Roche-Posay sunscreen. But I like this one a lot because it just blends in so nicely, has no white cast whatsoever. It does have zinc oxide plus octocrylene, which is a chemical UV filter, so that makes it lighter weight, similar to how UV Clear has the zinc oxide and the octinoxate to make it lighter weight, less of a white cast. So this one's a combo. It's a hybrid of both chemical and mineral. It is water resistant, whereas the UV Clear is not water resistant. And I just want to show you how it goes on over a nice moisturizer. So I'm just going to put a small amount on the cheek. Again, a half teaspoon amount is what you need for your face, ears, and neck. Goes on really nice and silky smooth. No irritation if you were to put on your eyelids. Very nice and sheer. It's not very mattifying. It's not very dewy either. It's just kind of a nice balance for those with combination skin, and it would work with all skin types, whether you're skin of color or not. I think it's a great sunscreen for this holiday season. This one I'd say is better than their UV Glow. That one was a little painful to put on. I have to review that one, but you know, this one is going to be one of my favorite go-tos for sure. So check this one out. Drop a comment down below if you've tried this one as well. That was a quick little morning routine for this winter season. I might do a nighttime routine soon for my holiday picks, but for now, this is a good start. I'll be doing more videos like this, especially as skincare is one of the best things to give a loved one during the holidays as a gift. So please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel, guys, and drop a comment on your favorite holiday picks for sure. Okay, so have a good one, have a good holiday, have a good Thanksgiving. Appreciate you guys. Peace.